Hello everyone, I am Bets Golden. Thanks so much for joining me today. I actually am coming at you today with a Faber Castell pack of, it's a project, and so basically you get a instruction book, and then there's these pigmented that goes into the whipped spackle along with two of the gelatos, and this one is bubblegum and mango. And then you also get a gel paint, a little brush, and then a little texture tool. Plus, you get 4 panels along with that to play on, and they're 4x6. So once you're done with your panels, you can put them on the front of a 5x7 card. Just mat it really nice on a 5x7 card. You can mat it, put it up on your wall for some abstract art, or you can stamp something on the back, send it out as a postcard. So there's lots of things that you can do with these. Faber Castell puts together really wonderful project packs that are absolutely fantastic for learning and trying new techniques, and that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to use only what is in the project pack to create backgrounds for my cute little die cuts from Rita Barakat, and these are her mermaid lines. These are available, I think, in her shop still, and I really liked all of these, and so I thought it would be great to create some backgrounds for these, and I will put them either on card fronts, or I may go ahead and put a medium gel over them and seal them off and put them through as a postcard or even on my wall, like I had previously stated. So the first thing I need to do is I just need to set up my panel. And so what you want to do is you just want to take, and this is abstract art, right? So really anything goes. So for this, I'm just going to just scribble out some of the gelatos, and you can do it like this, or you can take and wet a paintbrush, pick it up on your paintbrush and paint it on for a watercolor effect, so on and so forth. But for this technique, I am just going to take and do a little bit of direct application on here. So I'm just going to do this one up in pink, and then instead of taking, I was going to take my brush over it, which is really beautiful. I'm going to take my finger, and I'm just going to wet my finger, and I'm just going to kind of rub it all down like so. And then what this does is it moves that color around, and I don't have to dirty a brush if I didn't want to, but I just like to get my hands dirty. All right, so from here, I might go ahead and just throw in a little bit of this mango in some spots. And if it does cross-contaminate, just rub your gelato off on the side, and you'll be able to get that color off, and you won't have to worry about it going over onto any of your other projects. And then again, I'm just rubbing this out. And if you don't want to use water, you can just rub it out like so without the water, but I kind of want the water, so I'm going to put it in. All right, so from here, I'm going to go ahead and mix up my 3 spackles, my spackle with my 3 powdered pigment. And if you have followed me or watched my videos, you know how much I love to mix in my pigment with, I want to make sure you guys can see that, sorry, powdered pigment with a modeling paste. I just absolutely love it. And I'm going to do 4 panels on this, so I don't know if I need necessarily that much. We'll save some for later. And so I don't even know what these colors really are. I know that this is a yellow, and I'm going to let's just mix them together and see. These are some very beautiful, vibrant colors. We have what I think is a nice complement to the mango, a nice complement to the bubblegum, and then we have this beautiful dark blue. So what we're going to do from here is we're going to take our texture tool that came in the pack, And we are just going to add some texture to this. And I am going to pick up my spackle with the texture tool. And then I'm just going to kind of pull through and just add some different texture. So I did the yellow down like that. And then let's do some of the pink. We'll do the pink going across. Pick it up with this little side. That's looking kind of cool. And then we will finish it off. Now I have another piece I've already prepped over here. So I'm actually going to clean my palette on this panel. That's always kind of fun to do. And then we're going to take, and I'm just going to add a little bit of that blue on top of it with this side. Ooh, we're getting a little messy. So I'm just going to do this in some spots like so. That's kind of fun. All right, I'm gonna let this set up for a minute before I add on my gel pen, and then I'll add on that last, but that's pretty cool. And I'm happy that there's blue because that means I can easily pull in my blue mermaid when it's all said and done. So let's go ahead and do this one next. Actually, no, I'm going to leave that off because I want to continue to create this as my, I call it my junker panel. All right, so let me get my little tool again. And we're just going to, let me lay down the yellow, the pink first. That's kind of fun. The beauty of abstract art is it doesn't really have to have, like, you can't really have a plan with this. And then let me put on some blue. And we'll call that one good. And then my last one, I have some polka dots. And I was going to put this through a stencil, but then it's not so abstract-y, so I'm not going to do that. So this time I'm going to pick up a lot of that blue, and I'm just going to run it down that side and up. And then I can take actually and pull more, just like play with the different sides of your texture tool. And I can take this flat side and kind of blend it. Oh, I think I might do that at the end. That's really fun. Okay, and then I'm going to take this flat side, and again, no rhyme, no reason. And then for this, and then I'm just going to pick up all the excess over here and slap it down right there. So just have fun playing with the texture on this. And you can have it have more peaks than that, than what I did. You don't have to flatten it out so much. I'm going to pull up, I'm actually going to pull up some more. And I'm not going to add any color this time. I'm just going to work with what's on my craft mat. And just kind of see what we get. All right, so just want to pull in some white on that. And let's do some white here. let's do some white down here. Oh, I like that one. And then finally, we'll do some white here. All right, I'm going to clean up this space, and then I'm going to show you the really cool gold gel paint, which is my very favorite. I cleaned up a little bit. Now we're ready for this gel paint. Now I am quite shocked with this, you guys. I was not expecting this to be my favorite thing in the box, but it really is. It is not as structured as a Nuvo Dewdrop, but it also can hold its own. So it is really cool, and you can go ahead and just put like dots on, like so, and just do like dots in random areas, or you know, you can do like a line of them. And I always like to just do odd numbers. I think it's more pleasing to the eye. So I'm doing lines of 5 and 3. So you can do something like that, which I totally just, you didn't even see because I was off screen. Sorry, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be playing with this. And then, you know, just have fun with it. You know, just add some random lines of dots. Okay, so that's one way, and then like right here. One way you can do it, all right? Just some dots, or you can do some lines. So we'll let that dry, and then I'll throw on my mermaid on that, my little sentiment. But it's just fun. It's abstract. It's fun. And then for this one, this is super dark. So I actually want to take and really lighten it up with this gel paint. So I'm going to put it in a couple spots. And I'm going to take that spatula, the texture comb, and run it through. Only I'm going to do it on the flat side. So I'm just going to run that through and see how it's like transparent. It's so pretty. I really, really love this gel press paint. It's so cool. And then you can add even more texture by just pouncing whatever in it, and it'll give you even more texture. How cool is that? All right, so that piece actually is going to turn out pretty stinking awesome. And then let's do this one. And so for these two, I'm kind of going to do the same thing. I'm going to use the little spatula that came to get the whipped spackle out. And I'm just going to flatten it out like so and pull it through, just to give some gold in some spots. So on this one, let's do 5 different spots. And again, no rhyme, no reason. Another thing is this is called a 20-minute studio. And so the whole purpose is to finish in 20 minutes. All right. So this is just a really fun technique book out by Faber Castell on their gelatos and how to do abstract art for beginners. Clearly, I'm a beginner, but once this all dries, I'm going to go ahead and put my mermaids on, and then also add some sentiments. Something that I like to do is I like to kind of put them on pop dots or something like that to help just bring them out. So there's lots you can do with abstract art in these panels if you may be like, that's not my thing, or that's not my style. Give it a try. because it will stretch your creativity. Even if you decide it's not for you, you will learn something. Like, I would have never found this gel paint had I not tried this project. And the texture combs, you know, are awesome, and you can find texture combs pretty much anywhere. But yeah, so I think that these little projects are really fabulous. And I have 2 more from Faber Castell that I'm going to play with and just experiment with. This was my first time going at it. I did it all live. I didn't do, I mean, with the exception of getting my panels ready, 3 of them ready, I did everything with you. I've never done this before. So if I can do it, you guys can do it. I hope you consider subscribing if you haven't done so. Please ask me any questions or comments that you have down below and give this video a thumbs up. All right, until next time, happy crafting.